Top U.S. diplomat Antony Blinken made a surprise visit to the occupied West Bank, meeting with Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas as Israel pressed its war to destroy Hamas that has already claimed thousands of lives. Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas decried Israel's genocide in the Gaza Strip amid its war on Hamas militants there, in remarks to visiting U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken. "I have no words to describe the genocide and destruction suffered by our Palestinian people in Gaza at the hands of Israel's war machine, with no regard for the principles of international law," Abbas told Blinken in Ramallah. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken made a surprise visit to Baghdad following a trip to the occupied West Bank. Since the start of the Israel-Hamas war, a series of rocket and drone attacks have targeted military bases hosting U.S. forces in Iraq.
Threats coming from...
"I made it very clear that attacks or threats coming from militias that are aligned with Iran are totally unacceptable," Blinken said. "You project forward to the future and we all agree that in defining that future, in shaping the future for Gaza, for the West Bank, and ultimately for a Palestinian state, Palestinian voices have to be at the center of that," Antony Blinken, U.S. Secretary of State said. Washington has accused Iran of having a hand in the attacks which have also targeted American troops in Syria. Figures released by the Pentagon showed that between October 17 and November 3 there were 17 attacks in Iraq and 12 in Syria.